Oh my. You mother.
Why is that locked? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going over the Mortuary Assistant Platinum Trophy on the highest difficulty with the aggressiveness turned all the way up. If you haven't heard of this game, it's a chilling indie horror experience where you play as Rebecca, a mortuary assistant, working her first night at, you guessed it, a morgue.
Okay, let's go.
But this isn't your average morgue. This place is haunted by a demon that's hell-bent on possessing you while you're trying to do your job. Embalm bodies. Every playthrough is unique, offering a fresh wave of jump scares, terrifying encounters, and an atmosphere that will keep you on your edge. So buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride in the game's mechanics. But don't let this tutorial trick you. It has horrors in its own, whether it's the face changing, subtle scares, or your boss whispering that you're going to die in your ears. It's really just gearing you up for what's about to happen. Once the tutorial ends, you go back to your apartment, your boss calls you, and then you go in for your first shift. This game is essentially just replaying your first shift on repeat, but every night is different. On your first night, your boss Raymond locks you in the morgue and calls you to explain that there's a demon and he's trying to possess you. And you're already in the early stages of being possessed. And you need to get rid of the demon. Fun, right? After that fun phone call with Raymond, after he locked you into the morgue, take the items from the box and head to the embalming room. He'll call you once again. After that phone call, this is your chance to get one of the 3 missable trophies in this game. That's right, 3. After the phone call is completely done, try to immediately use the phone again.
Brian?
Huh?
Do you want to go to the dance with me?
What, you want some dick?
To get one of the missable trophies. Next, we get to do one of my favorite parts of this game. Start embalming bodies. Head to that cold storage, grab you a body, and bring it on down. We'll continue working on the body, and this is one of the other 2 missable trophies. You can only get 1 in this shift, so you need to make 2 choices. Don't worry, you have to erase all your data to get the other one. No big deal. So, you have 2 options. As soon as the scare happens, either go back to work or immediately run to your car.
Man, I'm finna whip this hoe.
We're going to go over the car option. So as soon as the scare happens, it'll be noticeable. It won't be just like something subtle. It'll be noticeable. You need to book it. You need to run to your car.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Get in your car, try to start it. Realize that dickhead did something to your car. Get out of your car, go to the gate, try to open it. Guess what? That's locked too. Fuck me, right? And then, lastly, we're going to try to jump the fence. So for the other option, you literally just have to ignore everything I just said and go back to work. So, yeah, do that. I mean, it's simple. This game's terrifying, so 90% of the time, you're just going to want to ignore everything happening because it's scary. Now let's go over what the highest difficulty entails. It's literally just way more events happening.
I'm in danger.
I mean, you get an event, look at the body, another event, bam, in your face, non-stop. And the thing about this game is they're random. I very rarely, aside from main story events, get the same event twice. And that's what makes this game so terrifying. Like, the creatures looking at me, they'll come from every which way and direction, slam doors, bodies will fly at you. It is terrifying. And then I couple that with channel point redemptions to just jump scare me with Viewers, it was a horrendous experience on the scare department. But the story of the game is very, very good, in my personal opinion. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this platinum.
Wow, that is delicious. Finally, some good fucking food.
That'd be the endings. Obviously, you're replaying your first shift on repeat. There's 6 endings, 2 of which are secret, and I don't want to spoil the game because I enjoyed it that much, but I could tell you 4 of them. One of them is just successfully banishing a demon, and then you couple that with successfully banishing a demon 2 nights in a row. Bam, that's 2 endings. Another ending is just getting possessed. Simple. Then you have Rebecca's personal ending. So that's 4 of the endings. Then you have 2 secret endings. That has to do with the secret part of this.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
That's all I'm going to do for the ending part of this game. I think going forward, I'm going to put spoiler warnings in my videos and cover them from start to beginning. But for this, I want to keep this spoiler free. But let's go ahead and cover miscellaneous trophies. Throw the vase. Throw the red vase. That's it. Speed run. This one could be tricky because when you're first starting, you're not necessarily trying to be fast, but you really just need to figure out the body and then get the name and burn it. The easiest way to get the name is putting ash and then lighting a match on the body. That'll tell you what house the demon's from. DJ 2 Shades. You literally just AFK in your apartment. You just sit there for a very long time. The Unforgiven. After you do the secret endings, there will be a letter on the table. You just read it. Breaking and Entering is tied to the secret ending. And 10 of 10 Immersion, my favorite trophy. The best trophy ever. Flush the toilet.
Does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit?
I also really enjoyed the interaction I had with my chat with this game. It was a great experience having them scare me with the game scaring me. And it was terrifying, but rewarding. I loved the interaction that I could have with the people while I was playing, but the game itself in its own right was just really good. The story is interesting. It makes you want to try to figure everything out. It's hidden, so you have to do an ending to try to figure out the ending while trying to get codes. It's very, very well thought out. I enjoyed it immensely. One thing I didn't enjoy was being terrified. I don't handle scary games well. I never have, and that's why people love to watch me play them. Especially my friends. This is not going to be a scary game channel by any means. It's a platinum channel, but I do enjoy scary games as much as they don't enjoy me, or my body doesn't enjoy it. One of the two. Now let me circle back to the topic of things I didn't enjoy. From a platinum trophy hunter perspective, having to embalm 100 bodies and burn 50 of them was absolute torture. I did about 80 to 85% roughly on the hardest difficulty before I had to just give up. I genuinely had to give up and go to embalming only mode. And that was still horrendous. It takes so long. For how short the game is and the fact there's only 3 bodies, 100 bodies is astronomical. Without the embalming only mode, unless you're just like insane, it's just not a good experience. That part almost ruined the platinum for me because it started making me not enjoy the game, because you get to a point in any of these scary games where you play them so much it's just not scary. Like, this one has the benefit of random generated jump scares and everything changes, but not every game has that. So when you're rinse and repeating and bombing bodies over and over and over, people are just going to give up. You can get the rest of the trophies in like 3 hours, but embalming the bodies is going to take you another 5 to 6. Each body takes 3 to 5 minutes if you're not playing on embalm only mode. You have to deal with the jump scares, you have to figure out the demon, you have to do this. We're talking a very long time. And that's not even mention burning them. If you burn them in the normal mode, you can only burn one body at a time. That's 100 playthroughs. 100. Not to mention, you have to erase all your data to get one missable trophy. That is just really bad. So, I didn't enjoy those aspects. I don't like things that are just grindy to be grindy without reasoning. There was no satisfaction of me embalming 100 bodies. I wasn't happy that I embalmed 100 bodies. It was more of, oh, it's done. Not, yay, it's done. I want to feel the, yay, it's done. I want to be excited that I did something, feel accomplished, not like I just got done an 8-hour shift at work. I shouldn't feel that when I'm playing a video game and trying to unlock their hardest trophy, which any game's hardest trophy is the platinum trophy because you have to get all the other ones. It's just not a great experience in my personal opinion. If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you. I'm a new channel. I'm trying to find my footing, trying to decide how I want to take my platinum journeys and explain them to you guys. I don't know if I like the basis I'm going with now. It's kind of just showing gameplay and talking about what I did. I kind of want to show you guys how I'm getting them in the background while I'm narrating what I'm doing. I think moving forward for new games, that may be a good process, but right now I'm kind of fulfilling a lot of my backlog. So I'm going to continue trying to platinum all my backlog, and I think my new games I do want to try to share my experience with you guys. So if you think that's something cool, make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Twitch, Twitter, all the socials. And I hope everybody has a lovely day.